wanted to.
Yeah.
Alright.
Third thing.
We're back. We're
Let's
back,
go.
baby.
Final
The
episode. Final episode.
Maybe.
Even though it's
We
really
might have to do
probably
a
not
cut
gonna
later,
be.
So it might not be the final episode. We have 2 more areas left. Okay.
I believe we got this. I believe we got
this too.
This is the final episode, baby. It's what we've all been waiting for, hopefully.
Yes, sir. Alright, so, first thing I want to talk about, right? I know I just said you can mention school things, but
no. I totally expected you to talk first.
There's a little bit of thing I want to talk about.
You usually
I got to
after.
inform the audience. Number 1, I have a second monitor, which doesn't matter for you guys, but for me, it's amazing. Because I can have...
Second monitors are cool.
I can have the game on the big TV that we always use, and then the second monitor shows OBS, so I don't have to get up to time check. I can just look over.
Why don't you just have the other one on, though? Like, your other monitor is just
because I don't have 3 cables. What is the second monitor? I plug into the big TV instead. I just swapped the HDMIs for them.
Okay.
This is my second monitor now, the TV.
Okay, I see.
The small one's the first one. The first monitor.
Wait, but you didn't... Did you just get a new HDMI for that one? Like, because
the small monitor...
Clearly, they're both on right now, right?
No, okay,
like,
listen. I'll explain to you. The small monitor, right, when I'm using just my computer, the small monitor is considered monitor 1 by the computer, and the TV, because I use a small TV as my other one, is considered monitor 2. And I have both screens up. What I did for this recording session was I swapped the HDMI with monitor 2 and the TV. So I plugged it into the TV so you can see it on the TV.
So when you had one monitor, though?
When I had one monitor...
You only had one HDMI?
I did what I'm doing now, but you don't have that screen.
Okay, so you didn't have a second HDMI.
No.
That is... Okay.
But because this... Okay, what I have to do is my graphics card only has one HDMI port and then 3 display ports. Okay, so I have a display to HDMI going into that small one.
I see. Alright.
Which is why I couldn't do this before.
Alright. Well, yeah.
But now I have that now. That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And then the second thing is, we got a PS3, boys. With backwards compatibility, so you can play PS1, PS2, and PS3 games. I don't have that many right now, but I got Hitman contracts on the PS2. And then I'm working through this one by myself. I'm playing Dragon's Dogma, Dark Horizon, which is like it's not a remake because it came out in the same console, but like, it's like an upgraded version of the game. And I mean, I'm like 20 minutes in so far. It's kind of cool. I just, like, I picked it up because I saw a clip that was like, it was like the Harry Potter, the new Harry Potter game's magic. And it was like, man, this magic, it like really sucks. And then somebody quote tweeted it and was like, Dragon's Dogma did it better 7 years ago. And it showed them like summoning a giant fucking tornado to destroy a castle. And I'm like, dude, that's sick. I want to do that.
That does sound pretty sick.
So I picked that game up. The only problem I have with the PS3 is the controller is a bit sticky, as in like the buttons will hold by accident.
Ooh, the very sticky buttons.
Like the left joystick is like fucky. So I need to get a new controller because like it'll input when I don't want it to sometimes. Just by like if I use the D-pad, it'll do analog stick stuff. Because I don't know, flea market moment, but pretty pog. So we can start. I can start building the PlayStation library.
What's with the bears? Oh my god! What the fuck?
Get me out of here!
They're
gonna
on
touch me. Stop! No way!
That's so funny. Oh no, Sean! This is what we get for always mentioning the furries. This is what we get. We deserve this.
Look
I'm
what
sorry.
you did. Just by making that joke, you'll have continued the streak.
There's now more of them spawn.
I wonder what furry conversation we'll get into today.
God damn it.
Anyways, but yeah, the channel is going to be making new strides with possible content. I need to find.
If we finish this game.
If we finish this game.
If we finish this game. Right
What I
now,
wanna-
we're a Jet Set Radio. We're a Jet Set Radio channel, but don't worry, we will become variety soon.
Actually, I have some bad news, Tristan.
What?
There's a port of Jet Set Radio 1 for the PS2.
Oh, no, we get away from those. We gotta go.
play it.
If it's
we
this
gotta
bad
play
on
it.
this one, it's gonna be worse for the first one.
That would actually be kind of funny if the first one is better.
Longer. The first one's longer.
No, I meant better.
But yeah.
Longer is not better when it comes
No,
to
longer
this
is not better. Not at all.
one.
We're suffering playing this. This is what you wanted. This is what you want.
Something I probably mentioned it to you before, but like something that is going to eventually happen is so the capture card I have right now, it's a single input, single output, which means that I have to do this funky shit with my cables to get it to show up on one screen. I'm probably going to get a double output one, which means there's one output for the monitor to pick up, like to record, and then there's one to display it on the TV as by itself. So we're not playing through OBS. It's still a pass-through, but it's probably way less delay than what playing through OBS gives us.
Yeah.
And it'll probably be easier on my cables, which would be nice, because it's currently a mess behind the chair over there. Let me up.
Cable organization. Never the best.
I try to keep them organized, but I don't have much room to work with behind my wall of consoles here.
My cables actually do pretty good. I have the one under where my TV is. It's a little messy there, but it's still like manageable. And the one under my computer, I usually keep that one fine. I don't really got any issues.
I like time,
I even gotta
it-
put a coffee maker. Cause I got
It's a
enough
coffee
space.
maker cable. I try to I loop my cables if they're too long, right? But then that just ends up getting the loops tangled with other loops. So it doesn't really
How did
help.
these get together?
It's like the magic rings the magicians use.
Yeah.
So, but I try to wrap them around and shit. I got actually the plug down there for all my consoles. I have like little sticky notes wrapped around the plug part, so I know what cable is what. Like I wrote on there.
Oh, I should do that.
Because
I
when you
don't.
have the Wii and the Wii U and the gamepad set up, 3 gray cables that look the same can get a little confusing.
Mhm.
And everything else is black, so that also gets confusing.
If I have to like reorganize my computer cables, I just assume.
Your whole desk is gonna fall apart if you move it.
Oh my god, I can't.
You need to get a new desk. This guy's desk has
I
been
didn't-
held by gravity.
Oh no, gravity's actively making the desk worse. Cause did I tell you cause I did move it to get it to where it is right now.
Yeah, I know that part, but like I'm saying, if you ever have to move it to get behind it or something.
I had to like. Basically, I was just like, we're just gonna bomb rush this over to the wall. If it doesn't, blow his heads off. I was like, if it either makes it or it doesn't make it to the wall. The only problem is, alright, technically, it should be like one, like the bottom part, like bottom to where the table part is one. It should be one connection, and then everything above that is like another. I would have loved if I could like pop that off and then move it, cause that's the best way to do it. I can't. It is like stuck on there good, and I don't know how. And now it's like on the
There's a bit
bottom
too
part.
much glue.
On the bottom part, the one leg is barely connected. It's not. It's barely like. Actually, it has like 2 walls, and it's like a big space just to put the PC tower in. The wall towards the middle is just off, and so that means the wall towards like the outer part is just super wobbly.
You fiends.
And it was like so close to breaking. And then because I want to have the rolly thing where you should put your keyboard, but like I don't.
There's
I
no
put my-
room on there to have a keyboard.
There is no room. I put my mic there though, cause that's pretty good. I wanted the mic in front of me, but not blocking the thing, cause like not blocking my monitor. So putting it right there is like perfect. Yeah. So so I had the also for just more stability. I don't know what I did, but like some science out there made sense to why it's holding up right now, and I'm just like, it's fine. Little bit of duct tape fixes everything.
So true.
It's about to fall apart.
I mean, I'm not the biggest. I don't got the biggest room between us, but at least mine's not dilapidated.
Yeah. I'm just gonna. I don't know when I got that table. It was a Christmas. It was one of the Christmases. I can't remember. It was like a while. Definitely, probably 100%. Like maybe
Been there since
Like
I started
first
going to
year?
your house.
first year, second year of me living there. Me living in place.
I'm going to.
You
edit
have to
that
cut
out.
that out.
You have to cut that out.
I was
Oh my God, you're still
Good
doxing
Docksters!
us again.
I live on 123 Ligma Road. I can't believe I can't believe I said that.
Alright, well, to continue to add a new topic of converse, our buddy, our good old musical buddy, Mr. Ryan,
Oh,
has released his band.
the Swansun
So
shit
we
they
have a
made
friend
thing because
shut
it's
up,
recorded.
shut up. We have a friend who's in a band called Swansun. SWANSUN. I will put the link in the description to the Spotify and the YouTube channel. They
Best
have
band.
fought after a billion years of playing live shows. They have finally actually recorded them in a non-shitty format and put them
Eh.
up for streaming.
It's easy.
I
to,
can't
like,
whip out my phone in the middle of a concert, so
I know,
sounds
but like it does sound like it's a phone being whipped out in the middle of a concert. Just a
no,
little
it's
bit.
better. It's good. You can actually hear. I can
Alright,
hear the
Alright,
lyrics.
Yeah, you could hear the lyrics. Yada yada yada. My thing is, it's not as perfect as where the audio should be, but it's fair because it's the recording of like them live performing. They're good songs.
I love.
They're
all
good
the
songs.
guys.
I love them, and I will listen to them, and I have no problem with it. But they are a little bit on the slightly lower quality right now.
Shut up, dude.
But they will be better. They will be better.
The mastered ones are coming out later this year. He said. I asked him like what's the ETA, and I was like fall, and he's like nah, sooner than that. So probably like summer would be very hype.
would be right
The
in line with the
album?
Mario movie.
I'm going to link no, the Mario movie is in April.
June. Oh, was it April? Oh, it was April.
Dum-dum.
I'm dumb. I'm thinking like it was probably like the entertainment. Soda.
Yeah, the album, it's a live recorded album. It's called Live at the Grape Room. The Grape Room is a place in South Jersey, and it is very epic. I wish I could have went, but he told me about this was the show that he messaged me, and it was like 5 minutes before it started. I was like, "Yo, if any of you are down here, yeah, the show's happening. You can show
Oh
up."
wait, was that when I went to go get Connor?
Yeah.
That's funny.
No, that was the Fun House.
Oh yeah, no.
I don't know. I don't remember when this happened then. No, actually, where did this guy go?
That is funny.
Oh, you have to like race him again.
You definitely do.
I was not paying attention. Yeah.
They don't have the one song that they ended off with that one time. What was just that big whole like I don't know what it was called, but it was like kind of a mashup of everything they did. It was like the longest one.
I mean, the longest one and the live one is the Climb the Tower.
The
It's
Climb
like
the
7
Tower.
minutes.
Yeah, no, like
It's got the
I
Paranoia
definitely do
Stop
love
riff.
Climb the Tower.
Climb the Tower is pretty good.
But no, they had the other one. There was like, alright, I forgot what it was, but it was literally.
I mean,
like,
they've done a couple covers which aren't going to be included in here. Like they covered Trapdoor by King Gizzard. And it was like Trapdoor, Trapdoor, that Trapdoor's a trap. This guy's a better skater than I am.
Yeah, I vibe with the Swansun songs.
Guys, if you made it this far in the video, stream Swansun on Spotify and YouTube.com. Link in the description. I can't get out. I'm pretty sure I said it before. I don't know if I said it here, but I think I've said it before to you. I eventually, when the mastered albums come out, I want to have an interview with
yeah.
at least Ryan.
You said that.
So I have some questions about his experience in the music industry. Like, I'm not gonna hot ones it, but like it's not gonna be super boring either. But I get to talk to my friend, and also promotion to 0 subscribers. Actually, today I woke up this morning, and one of the first things I did was I went to like all my music servers, and also on a indie band subreddit, and spam promoted the album.
Oh, fair. Yeah, the album needs love. Swansun's awesome.
Guys, stream please. If we can get, oh dude, my legacy would be foretold for generations. When the mastered comes out, I really want to get it, get physicals like vinyls and shit made. I have a couple places in mind, but I have to wait for it to come out to be able to talk to them. Cause it's like telling the teacher to grade your project and you didn't even make it yet. So it's a long ways away. But I think I can get something happening. If not vinyls, I can probably get CDs resold under him. The only thing is it's coming kind of out of everyone's pockets. Because, like, we buy the amount that we hopefully get to sell out of our own pocket. And then they're sold up a little bit so that way the label can make some money. And then we also make some money. The goal would just be get the money that we spent on it back.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know one label personally. There's another one I can probably talk to, but I don't know how. They're a bit bigger. I don't know how that's gonna happen. But I will let everybody know what happens. You know, if I will plug the fuck out of that if I can get that to happen. If I can get Swansun shit to be made.
Man.
It would be so awesome.
Speaking of Swansun, it's quite a shame. It's quite a shame that my great school project got ruined because these fuckers didn't want to hear Swansun.
Actually, no, I think we did talk about school project last time.
I feel like we definitely did.
We mentioned
But
it, I think. Let's a little
alright.
refresher, Tristan. Give us.
Alright.
Well, I do this race 500 times.
Before I complain about the new developments, I'll tell you about the old developments. So, I have this project in it's in my
College.
business and action class. I'm a freshman, so like it is kind of wacky. They
He's
usually
a fresh
say like
new man.
they usually like save that class for like the older grades, but they were like you get this done as a freshman. It is a really fun class. If your college has it, even if you're not going for that degree, well, actually, you know what? No. Have friends first. Actually, It depends on the teacher, because he can just mess with you anyway, but you're a terrible
You're
person.
implying that every college that has this class is gonna have this project too.
Well, it's the name of the class.
It's just called
Business in action. You're doing business. You're doing the action of business, literally right there. Literally, that kind of is how that works.
I mean, I guess, but like, I don't know. It could be different everywhere.
It could be. I don't know. That's funny. So my idea for this project was like rock concert, cause I could get Swansun, and
get a
Swansun could
couple
get
other
one more.
people. I can talk to a really nice indie Jersey band, Sapwood.
And I was
stream
like-
them too.
And I was like, it's just a really cool idea. It's like, all right, as like a business, I should probably have my phone always on me. As a business,
The
it
goal
wouldn't
of
be.
the project is to make money. What are you worrying about?
All right, so 13 minutes ago, I got a message saying meet at 20 minutes. In 20 minutes.
At your house?
So I have 7 minutes. Yes.
Alright, guys. Sounds like we're going to have a day.
We're gonna have a little intervention. I didn't think it was this early. Actually, this could be better, because
Could be better.
even though this is a little bit like short.
Just go do your thing. I'm gonna keep playing for a little bit.
All right, I gotta finish my story though. Wait, actually, I'll just finish the
save
recap.
Save it.
And then
I
when I
will recap.
Oh, you can recap. Yeah. Just get up to the point where it
I will.
expands now.
Okay.
But it goes farther than that.
We will see future development soon.
The Sean segment begins.
First me segment. How you doing, guys? How you doing? Really nice day today. Weather has been horrible, actually, for the most part. We just had one good day yesterday. Anyways, the recap. So, Tristan's college has business in action class, and the whole point of the class is you have to do a project. The school will loan each student in the class, or each group, because there's groups of 4. The groups get $500 from the school. The goal of the project is to make back the why am I stuck? Make back the $500 at least, and then if you make any more money past that, because you got to pay back the school. If you don't make that money back, you got to pay them out of pocket, which is kind of stupid, but also makes sense. You have to, you have to get $500 with your business. If you make anything past that, it gets donated to a charity of your choice, which is pretty poggers, honestly. Now, what Tristan is the big brain of his group, but the smallest listened to, because the rest of the people in his group are fucking doofuses and can't think of good ideas. So what Tristan thought of was rock concert. We get the Swansun, we get the we get at least 3 bands, right, to make it a night, and maybe they could play multiple times. Or you do like one band a gig split across a couple days. I don't know how that's would be set up, but you get Swanson. Yeah, they get the bands to play, right? And the money would be made from the door fee. And it's so perfect because they could even like get other groups who want to sell like food and stuff, concession stands at the concert. It would have been so epic. But the rest of the group was like, no, actually, let's not do that because that's quote unquote too risky. So instead, we'll think of the most generic, dumb thing to do, aka selling those rubber bracelets you get at like fairs. Like your school has a fair, or like the school like football game or something, and you have like the rubber bands that say your school's team or something. You get them for free. His group's idea was, yeah, let's buy a ton of those and then sell them for $3 each. $3 for something that you can get normally free. They cost 20 cents to make per on the website that they would be using from. It's actually just outrageous. And then they still shoot down every time the rock concert idea, even though it's literally perfect and would get them the best grade. And if, or when successful, would make the most money too. It's just a bunch of doofuses. Actual clowns. It's a big shame that they don't want to listen to my boy. But I mean, it's whatever, you know. Support Swansun by going to their actual shows, you know. You can follow their Instagram. They have an Instagram that you can go on, and they will update whenever they have shows. And if you're in the South Jersey area, just follow the South Jersey music account. I believe it is called. I will link that in the description too, because that just talks about all indie bands in the area: South Jersey, Philadelphia, all the good places. And you can just go. Usually they have door fees, but it's cheap. It's like $10, $15, depending on where you go. I really cannot do these segments. Sean segments are not possible. Whoa, I just super jumped. What the fuck? Tristan has a thing. He left to go do a thing in the middle of the episode because he got a text saying, come do this thing. And it's kind of inconvenient, but you know, whatever. That means I get to awkwardly talk to nobody in the Sean segment. If you have any games for PlayStation that you would recommend for up to PlayStation 3, because I don't have a PS4 yet. If you have any PS3, PS2, PS1 games that you would like to see us play, comment down below. I went through the entire PlayStation library and got what I think are all the exclusives, and just games I haven't seen before and games that look interesting. Surprisingly, the PS3 library is a lot of like visual novels and like anime games. Well, anime visual novels, I mean. So it's kind of weird. It's not really that many actual good games. Actually, I went spotting for the God of War series. I was hoping to get the HD collection that has God of War 1 and 2. That bitch is like $60. But then the individual games are probably, I didn't check them, but they're probably cheaper. Like to get by themselves over getting HD collection. Well, no, the HD collection is like $30. The full collection, which has, it's got God of War 3, the PSP games, or the PS Vitas, the portable ones. There's 2 of those, and then it's got the HD collection, which has God of War 1 and 2. I'd like to pick that up. That one's hella expensive, sadly. But that would be really nice to have. I mean, we'll just have to see, you know. Definitely going to play the God of War series in order. Maybe. Would you guys like to see a series done consecutively, or like with breaks in between, like big game breaks, not small game breaks? Because we're gonna have small game breaks in between all of them. Something I want to play after Jet Set Radio is like Pikmin 1, because that's like only a couple hours. So, and I already beat it, so I kind of already know where everything is, so it's not gonna take too long. I get to watch Tristan learn how to play Pikmin. And then we're also going to play Pikmin 2 together on the channel. So, first co-op game, that'd be sick. I think that one's a bit longer, so I'm not sure if we'll do that as a split game or as a long game. Yeah, I got a lot of WiiWare titles that we're going to play too. It's going to be a good time. And I'm hoping you know, to get some new people. One of the future things that we're gonna play, Connor, you know, Connor from Amori and Zach and Wiki. Yeah, that guy. We're gonna play. I have a lot of quirky Earthbound inspired RPGs about depression downloaded, and we are going to play a lot of those. The first one is going to be Yume Nikki. Probably that's going to be recorded in the summer of the year of our Lord 2023, because that's when I'll give back, you know, a summer break from college. Yeah, but like the first one's gonna be Yume Nikki, then we might do Lisa the Painful next, like after that one. Basically, like all of the quirky Earthbound inspired RPGs, and I'm going to call them that constantly. But at the end of that marathon is going to be the greatest RPG I have ever seen in my life. Y2K. Or Yik, because Y2K sounds stupid and it's spelt like Yik because it's got the 2 in the Roman numerals. I want to play that because I heard it's really fucking bad. And I'm all in for bad experiences. So that's going to be either fun or soul draining. I'm not sure yet because it's far into the future. But yeah, the schedule is racked and stacked. And we're just slowly going through the backlog every Saturday. If I remember, I try to schedule 1 week ahead so that way if I forget, I have time. Like, we're going through the backlog. I'm going to upload all the videos in order of recorded. So right after the Amori series is going to be the start of this. If by the time you listen to this though, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is he talking about? They're all gonna be recorded in order of recorded of videos, not series, because if I recorded Jet Set Radio and then I recorded Zack and Wiki, which we just finished a couple of weeks ago, and then I upload Zack and Wiki first, you're not going to know what we're talking about when we talk about Jet Set Radio. But if I upload the videos of each game as they were uploaded, then you'll have, if you watch everything, you'll have a sense of knowing what we're talking about. So, makes it a bit easier. I would also like to hope to get some more people, some more of my buddies on. Like I said, I was going to have an interview with Ryan once his band is doing their thing. I'd like to get him to just show up for the channel, honestly. Might get him on the Halo series, because I do want to play Halo. I got Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that would be cool. He's one of the big Halo guys in our friend group. The other one is Nick, which you have heard us talk about multiple times. He does not want to be on here, which is a big shame. Because I have many a Mario game lined up. And he's like the Mario guy that I know. It's a big shame. Actually, speaking of Mario, there is something that I do want to do. Not for a long time, because it's such a daunting task. Like, not for a couple years, honestly. This is like a later thing. I don't know if you've probably caught me talking about it here and there, but me, Connor, Nick, and our friend Taj, he was on Zack and Wiki. He was in like the last episode, I think. He showed up. We do this thing called Monthly Mario Party. And it's very, very painstakingly, it's a horrible experience. I do not recommend ever doing this. Especially when I'm about to say that I want to do it again. What we do is, we go through each Mario Party up to 8, because those are the original, like, the board formats. We're probably going to do the, like 9 through 13, or like Mario Party 9 up to like Superstars or whatever later. But for now, we're going through these. And what we do is we go through each board of the games consecutively. Well, no, consecutively is the wrong word. Like we'll do Mario Party 1 is the first month, and we do the first board in that game. And then the second one, we do Mario Party 2, board 1. And then we do all the board 1s, and then we go over to board 2 for every game. We start from Mario Party 1 again. And we play every month. And Nick tracks the stats. And we're very competitive. Me and Taj are tied for third. Or technically fourth, I think. Connor is in second. And Nick is in first because he always cheats. Because he has played the games a billion times and knows how to beat us and is smart, while the rest of us are dumb. So obviously he's winning. He wins all the mini games because he's a cheater. He cheats. He hacks the cartridge. I swear. It's not that I suck. But I was thinking, you know, what if I did monthly Mario Party for the channel? You know, we go through all the Mario Party boards. Maybe not with Nick. Or no, definitely not with Nick. I'm not sure if I want to do it with the same people or different people. But once we get one group, once we get the 4, it's got to be the same 4 for the entire thing. We can't be swapping out in and out people, because then it's not... Like, we're trying to do a Try Guys type thing, you know, where it's the same guys playing the entire way. So, I think that would be interesting to do. Those videos will be long though, because I'm doing the long play way of recording. It takes us on average like 4. Like when we started out, it took us like 7 hours to beat 50 turns, because we do it 50 turns for every board. And it took us like 7 hours at the beginning, but now we've been cutting it down to like 4, because we actually know how to play Mario parties. So it's usually like 4 to 5 hours per board. And I mean, that's not much more than the average Couch Potatoes video, because we're doing like fucking like 2 to 3 hour videos, or 2-3 hour episodes. So it's not too much longer, but it's still a lot, and I'm not might do highlights for those kinds of things, just to make it like easier. But also that's a pain for me, because then I'll have to edit a 5-hour video. That's annoying as fuck. When I did the Valheim videos, they were like on average 3 hours. That's so annoying, because I watched through the entire video, and then I'd use the bookmark function in Vegas to highlight like the clips I want, or like bookmark the clips I want to take out to edit. And it's just, I just don't like editing. It's not fun, and plus I don't really have the time for it. Don't have the money to hire somebody to do it for me either. So, just a pain in the ass. But for specific things, I might do highlight stuff, cause like I'm gonna cut down the mini games that we play, like in between the long series, into like 20-minute videos. But for the Mario Party ones, it'd be like if I were recording, I'd still be getting like an hour-long video. Not sure if anybody's gonna watch that. But I mean, we'll just have to see what happens, you know? Please tell me I win. Please tell me. Yes, baby, let's go. I won. Soda. Dude, is Joe Biden in this game? It looks like he's got like a chicken mask. Looks like a chicken. Whoa. Whoa, people. Anyways, I'm gonna stop here and then resume when Tristan gets back, because I cannot carry a solo conversation.
So you updated?
Okay, we're back from the cut.
Yeah! I'm back!
Yeah. was I get us up to how your teammates are stupid buffoons who think selling rubber bands for $3 is a good idea.
Yeah, the rubber band bracelets.
I also talked a bit more about the other stuff, but you'll have to watch the full video to get that information.
God damn it! Now I have
At youtube.com/couchpotatoes.
Alright. Now, to expand upon their stupidity, right? They couldn't find the literal first website I clicked. It was like, you get them for like 20 cents a pop, and they customize them
Which
for
I
you.
mentioned.
So it's like, super easy. We don't have to customize. We just buy them. Takes 5 days to ship them, with a little bit of an extra fee if we're doing 5 days. But that easily gets paid off during the time. It's only one-time fee. And then, they were like, I got a different bracelet idea. Because we can't buy bulk for 20 cents. That's ridiculous. Who would ever think of that?
They think it costs 20 cents to buy a bunch of them.
These ones.
Oh no, it's the shitty
wor-
rope. It's the shitty
it's
like
the
sewing
fucking,
thread bracelets.
What's the word? Best friend bracelets?
Yeah, the friendship. Man.
Friendship bracelets. Yeah, but like they're made out of string. Like those really shit string ones. That's the idea now.
You know, a spool of that kind of string at like Walmart costs like $3 for like, I don't know, 5 feet.
It's pretty good though. I to be fair, I'm not gonna lie. Really easy to do.
You gotta make them yourself.
I do gotta make them
The other
myself.
one was just they
But-
made for you.
Yeah, and those were the rubber band bracelets that they wanted. I still am adamant about wanting to do hats. Because then you got one more thing. Plus, expanding the you know, whatever the fuck the word is. I take business and I can't remember the word.
Portfolio.
No.
The
It's like
inventory.
there's a word. There's a specific
The stock.
word for inventory where it's like we add a new product.
To add a new product story.
Yeah.
So you know, right? If you have to stick with some lame ass product, like lame ass fucking fashion thing, right? My choice is also hats. Why don't you just like tell them that you will do the whole hat thing, and whatever the hats lose, you'll cover out of pocket. Which hats won't lose because they're hats. Hats are fucking bulk.
The thing is, we have to decide as a group what that money's being spent on because only one person gets the money. And of course, that wasn't me. They gave me the fucking marketing role. They ultimately just decided, you got marketing. And I'm like, what the fuck?
That's not a teacher choice. That's a group choice.
It's not only that, it's that... It's a group decision. Two things matter. Who's technically the voice of our little thing, and who holds the money. I didn't care if I got neither, but they instead insisted, why don't you be the leader? You be the money guy. You be someone important, like. I mean, he was the one with the idea, so he kind of is like on product duty. And Tristan gets marketing.
It's like cutting your dick off and then kicking you in the nuts.
Exactly. Not only chop down my idea, I will have you know, not a single thing I've said to them went through at all. I'm like invisible when I speak. I'm like
is the person who needs to talk the most does not get listened to. The marketing person.
I'm so mad. I'm like, I would love to do hats or other things like expanding. Shirts won't work because they all have shirts and shit already. No response. Next conversation. I think we need bracelets to cost $5 instead. Not an actual thing, but something stupid they say. Or, hey guys, I found a website that makes them 20 cents. No input. Sticks with the dollar one. Sticks with a dollar website. I want to.
Why don't you drop out of college, drop back into college into a different group who actually listens to you?
Yep.
Maybe that's the plan.
Or fail the course and take it again.
Honestly, I would fucking do that. Cause you're giving me secondhand frustration. Is how annoying these people are.
Ridiculous. I hate this. We had good ideas. And
You had
now,
good ideas.
Now we had like other shit. I think I had the two best ideas. Like we had other shit that were like actual good ideas, and they insisted none of those. What about this shit? This pile of dog shit that isn't fun to do. And now they're complaining, like, man, we gave ourselves a lot of work. I
Then
decided
change
to
the
go against
idea,
that.
retards. Like, damn.
We're still not accepted, I think. From what I'm getting at, because there's no... I should have at least been there when they said we got accepted now.
Alright, that would be actual dickhead move.
It would be a dickhead move. I do still know the least out of everyone, despite also being in the group.
So not only are they ignoring you, but they're not telling you stuff either. Sounds like you're on a need-to-know basis. No one
Yeah,
tells
you
you
know.
shit unless you need to hear it.
Maybe I learned something from selling bracelets and shit, but
How bad of an idea it is?
no, yeah, totally. Man,
It's a real man moment.
I just hope the real plan. I have two ideas for a plan, really.
What, to
Either-
assassinate your teammates?
No,
In Minecraft?
life goals.
Oh.
Either I have a good business idea that I can just drop out of college and then just focus that.
That has to be such a
It
good
has to be
business
good.
idea to be able to repay all your shit instantly.
Well, yeah. But if I drop out, don't have to pay much. I have to pay less than what I did.
I mean, you don't have
Because
to
I
pay
don't have to pay the full 4 years. You pay yearly.
Yeah, but you're signed up for
technically
4
per
years.
semester. You didn't sign up for 4 years. Also, literally, you get paid. I think it's by the semester. So they stop making you pay if you stop going. Well, you have to officially declare that you're not going anymore, but
Nicest college I've heard of.
that's how it college is.
To my knowledge,
It-
pretty much everywhere else except yours, apparently. Like,
They don't make you pay for 4 years.
you gotta pay for as long as your degree takes if you drop out early.
No. You're allowed to drop out and not pay the full price for it. Because you pay per semester. So if you drop out mid-semester, you're still paying for the other half of that semester. But that's it. You're not paying 4 years for it.
Maybe college isn't as much of a scam as I thought it was.
Yeah, because the money accumulates, but it has a point at which it stops. They do have shit for like scholarships and stuff. That's like it only goes if as long as you stay here. You know, like those probably get a little fucked, but I don't exactly know how that works. But yeah, that's why it's like if I come up with a self-sustaining idea, or at least something small that I know I could expand, or just something.
I'd say go for it.
Yeah,
I mean, you could be
will
like
go
one of
for
those
it.
people who visit your college or just like they do one thing for like a year and then they sell it and then do another thing.
Yeah, I'm just like that speaker. That's a plan. Or we double down, we cope it out for a degree, and get like a job, and then on
use
top
that
of that,
money from that job to do your own thing.
no, I my own thing's happening either way, but just like the guy who sells his business for the other one, he still works a 9 to 5. He still works a job. So job be like money to live, business money be leisure money,
Oh.
and also back into the business. But like he's like, at the end of the year, whatever profits I've made,
Like, attach
usually
the
go
fuck
into
out
like a vacation for the family. And I'm like, that's actually a pretty good idea, right? Like,
Problem is, you need to get a family to do.
I do. Yeah, I do need a family. No, but I mean, like, there's a couple things I want to try, and if I just like have the money, right, and it's just leisure money, I can put so much shit into that. Like, all right, one of the things that have been in the back of my mind, I really want to try blacksmithing. Because it's
Like,
just
you
cool.
want to set up a fucking forge? That's
I want to set up a forge in my garage. Yes.
That. I mean, that sounds cool. That works
get-
out. You make the swords. You sell the swords.
Exactly. That's the next business. When I can start buying metal.
Maybe Taj does have a point. Try investing in steel.
Own the steel market. Infinite steel glitch. Yeah.
The jet fuel.
I could
companies
do
won't
that.
stand a
I could
chance.
fund making a dope ass like D&D basement, or just a cool ass man cave. Get a better computer. Buy the Valve orb when that comes out. You know, just all the fun stuff. Like, that's a dope ass idea.
Get a desk that doesn't fall apart.
yeah. Like that's what I have in mind. But like then it's on a line of like,
All I'm hearing really is just like shit that any other person would do. Grind to upgrade my life.
oh yeah, but I don't know. The business has to be kind
I
of.
mean, if you
fun
make
at
it
the
fun.
same time.
Really fun. That's all that matters, you know. Enjoy the years you have.
But then like I don't know a good accounting firm which I could just exist at. Especially because they're accounting firms. Accounting's not a very yay kind of degree.
You can
Actually,
start listening to the infomercials on TV.
I did. All right. So today, my first class, we had speakers from. We had speakers from a small,
From a
a
speaking
small
place?
firm. I'd say medium-sized firm. It wasn't like small, and they were like, here, right? I mean, they hit you with buzzwords like, we treat you like family, and then you go and then they give you less than minimum wage. But they're like, we do all sorts of
It's a
like
fucked up
we
family.
do all sorts of like all around like accounting shit. What actually caught my eye even more was like criminal investigation through accounting.
Criminal accounting.
Criminal accounting.
Do the Joker's taxes.
Yes.
Hey, Joker said himself he doesn't fuck with the IRS.
Yep. Yep. It's pretty cool because it's like you got to know your accounting terms, blah blah blah. But you take a look at the places like records and shit, and then like see where the money's going, and then you could deep dive
See who's
and
laundering
see
the money.
really where the money's going. Like, wait, this doesn't add up. Something's going on here. Like,
It's like when Skylar White found out that Ted is laundering money, or not laundering money,
Exactly.
is not reporting money.
exactly.
No, that is laundering, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know that
I
shit.
know.
That's your job.
Yeah, because no matter what, I'm just not gonna learn anything from school. I don't know. You know what would be a slightly dope idea? So you know how I was like with this idea, like I don't exactly hate making merch for people. If it was making merch for people, it just seems to be really dumbed down version of that. But I was like, yo, I would love to hit up Swansun with some merch.
That's what I'm saying. They need to start selling shit. I told Ryan before. He's like, I'm like, you need to start fucking getting, I don't know, some cheapo merch to sell at your shows. And he's like, yeah, it's an idea. Because he's not gonna fucking act on
Sean,
it.
what if we do it? What if
I don't have that kind of money.
What if we become the equivalent of Tesla janitors and work as Swansun merch sellers?
See, the problem,
yeah, I'm part
bro,
of Swansun.
Dude,
I sell the merch.
the problem there is that, they have shows that like tops, like 40 people will go to. Like these venues are small as fuck. They can't fit that many people, so it end up being more like we put in like 30 pieces of merch, and then we take them to multiple shows because they're not going to sell out instantly.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be like when we went to the one at the tattoo place, they had Sapwood had the most shit on their table. Like it was like freebies basically. You didn't have to pay for it unless if it was a tape, a cassette tape, because those are expensive. Like everything else, she was like, no, you can just take them if you want. Like you already paid for the cassette. I'm like, no, I gotta buy all of it. Buy money. I gotta support the small people.
If we did,
And then we went to the Union Firehouse. They had the beanies. They were $10 each for Shine On. That's expensive for a beanie.
Well,
I don't
for
know
the
what
hats,
website you use,
right?
but bro, I'm just
I
saying.
found a website that allows you to buy bulk hats for $3 each.
What's the minimum bulk? Like 20?
I didn't check.
That's what
No
matters.
minimum. I don't think it had a minimum.
Because places I've
It's
already
on my
looked into
laptop.
looking at custom hats because I wanted one for something else. And only places I found was like $10 for a single, and
Yeah,
bulk was like 5. Like that shit gets
I think it
expensive.
had no minimum. I think that's what it said. I gotta check. It's on my school laptop because that's where I'm like looking at a bunch of that stuff. I mean, hey, if they need it,
They also
gives
don't
us
have
the
a
reason
logo.
to, what?
They don't have a solid logo.
We make the logo,
Dude, I need
or we
to,
just put their name on the hat. Like it's not.
yeah, but like no, they don't have the stylized text like the text logo. I mean, they don't have one. Because every time you see like the venue posters, every time they play, it's always in whatever font the venue wanted to give them.
We establish it.
Well, maybe. I mean, hold on.
We
wait.
become the Swanson marketing team.
Wait, I need to check the Live at the Grape Room image that it has on Spotify. Maybe.
I would so.
They
be
do have a
down-
logo.
I would
but-
so be down to work with them and have a little side hustle, helping them with some stuff.
They do. They have font. They have funny font. Maybe I don't know if that's like what they're going to use forever.
Oh yeah, I see them using that font quite a bit.
Yeah, a couple times. But dude, something I wanted to ask them about was, cause, like I know they already have a guy making the art for all the songs in the album, but I want to do one. I want to do one.
Could I
It'd be
make
good.
one, pretty please?
Can I make one song, pretty
Blink,
please?
blink, blink.
Blink, 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 blink.
Could I please?
Where am I going?
Could I please make it?
But I want to, cause my obsession comes from the fact that I know Ryan because he's my friend. So it's like I'm trying to get up on his business. Cause it's like, you know, I've never had this before. I've never known someone who has this cool
Who
thing
has this-
going on.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm trying to get up in their biz. But I wanna help out. I wanna be a part of it. I'm self-inserting myself into their shit.
Okay, I really wanted to use them so I could instantly get an easy win on my project. Plus, it'd be fun. Like, it's actually something fun to do. But,
The South Jersey band finally goes north.
dude, if I could, like, if they want,
Try to just get the
They're
school to
awesome.
host on a different thing,
No.
like for a different thing.
I don't know how they do that shit.
Hey, school, can I borrow the gym for a day? I'll pay you.
Probably. I don't know.
What if you lied? What if you lied to school and said, "Yeah, this is my group's project"? Can we
Show
use
up
the
by
thing?
myself. This is my group
Yeah.
project.
All three of them were very sick and couldn't come. But listen to me. Where the fuck is this last paint?
Yeah, I don't know. I would, if I could, I would, I would love to do a little something with them. Try and give them a little money. Try and give me a little money. You know.
Trying to give me a little money? You know,
I mean, if you're working with me,
I will gladly put in the effort. I got so many fucking things that I'd like to own that I'd like to have Swansun name on there. Hat, patch, jacket, the rubber band bracelet,
Oh, we gotta get the rubber band bracelets.
keychain. Dude, I need something to put on my keychain, bro. Just everything. The only problem is you gotta get people to buy it.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you hop around a couple shows, you'll sell a little bit of it, but you know, it's not really. It's just like nobody's really interested. They go there to listen to music and drink for a night.
But if they
Merch
if
isn't
they
the
like
reason
them,
they're showing up.
it's like merch is like a tip, but you also get some out of it.
It is, I guess. I mean,
Like that's why I say, literally, we can both buy hats and sell them.
see, the problem is here though. It's like they can just do it themselves. What's the reason that we should be doing it for them?
So they don't have to focus on doing that themselves. They're not doing it, obviously.
No, I mean, like, what's stopping them from just buying the merch from the merch store, and then taking it and then putting it on a table and be like, "Yo, guys."
What's
Take
stopping
the
them? Their laziness.
I guess
What's
that's true.
stopping them? If nothing was truly stopping them, they
No,
would
I
have been
guess
doing
what
it
is
right
stopping them is the fact that it's money out of their pocket to get the merch in the first place.
now. Exactly.
That's the only thing I think of. though.
Literally. Like, I will throw a little bit,
I
and
will
then
also throw a little bit if I
if
can
we
make
both
at least.
throw,
As long I want to be a part of it as long as I can make as much as I pitch in back. That's all I care about. And I get
It's
one
gonna
of
be a little
everything
hard.
free.
depends on how we price the hats. They're not like big enough yet, so I would say
They're
it's more of a
pretty-
big investment.
They
like
get they have a
long-term
thing
investment.
every weekend up until like the second week of March. Like they're getting places. Alan fucking carries.
First, we gotta see if people are buying them, and then when I don't know.
Well, no,
Start
I
off with,
definitely
like,
think
10
people
hats.
will buy them, dude. You know, you have their friend groups showing up everything. That's like 20 people.
Yeah, but that's a quick burst of succession, right? Like once they buy it, they're not gonna. But they keep coming back and blah blah blah.
That's why
But,
you
like-
have more than just hats.
I say, if we know that like their group is coming, we start off bring like 30, and then next time around, only bring like 10, because then the ones who be there a lot already had their shit, and then we see if people start picking it off one by one, and then if we see a trend that our stuff is leaving faster than faster than we're making, then now we know we gotten somewhere.
The biggest gig that I've been to that had the most people was probably the Union Firehouse. And they're going to have more times there, they said. So, you know, maybe that's where all the money makers come from. Because when that place was packed, that had like 60 people-ish. Probably a little less. I wasn't really counting. See, the problem though is that like live merch, they're locked to our area. But if we set up a website, when they get popular enough, boom, the money's rolling in, the merch is going out.
Making a Swansun website would not be a bad idea.
Another reason I want to get physicals of their music, because that's merch. That's
making a
technically merch.
website is known to be easy. It's not like I know how to do it.
It's expensive. If you want to make one for free, the money comes from you hosting a server that's constantly up on your computer or a computer. If you want to make it easy, it's gonna cost money because you get like a monthly fee because you gotta pay a server host to have the website up. Where is this fucking thing?
Didn't think about that. Well,
Depending on where you go, the server or the thing could be cheap. I mean, there's shit like Shopify, which is like a checkout thing, and they take a little cut out of every sale, and that's like the fee you pay to use them. So I don't know. You just gotta look into it. But that would be nice. Or if they ever fucking make a Bandcamp account, you can sell merch directly through Bandcamp.
man, Swanson's holding themselves back.
That's what I'm saying.
We got some real geniuses.
Maybe we should talk
Maybe
to Ryan
we
about
steal
that.
their logo, be a better band, and take all their spotlight.
We call ourselves Swansun. Maybe we should bring that up to Ryan in the interview. If you want to be there, I don't know.
I also,
I was expecting
at
it
the
to be a
same
one-on-one
time,
thing, but if you want to show up, that's fine.
at the same time, I'm now like kind of getting into the mindset. I also just don't want to like bother them if it's like.
Yeah, that's true. Because our inlet to everyone else is Ryan. Because I don't have contacts for any other guys, and I don't talk to them. And the one I really talked to was like Evan, Bugcatcher. Because whenever I go to Ryan's house, he usually shows up. Because Ryan has like small get-togethers. And he's like always there.
Fuck. Oh, I remember my next topic. So, Sean.
So Tristan, what's your opinion on furries?
No, we hit the.
We already did earlier. What? What glorious question are you going to grace my ears with this time?
You saw what happened this morning. You probably didn't see it in the morning because you're at work, but you're part of it now.
Did they hit the Pentagon? You mean the D&D thing?
Yeah, I did.
Guys, if you want to join the official Couch Potato D&D server, link in the description. Just kidding, you're not allowed.
Yeah.
See, are you keeping it in the
People
friend
join.
group though? Like people join,
don't
but
wanna,
like I
like-
don't think any of like
I don't.
there's
hope
7
to, like,
people.
expand it.
4 of them aren't gonna play.
Oh,
Like why the fuck Aaron joined?
I don't know. Alright, yeah, that is a little saddening. See, like, alright, my initial thought was surely we'd have, like, enough, right?
Surely, I don't know her.
But, I don't know, we'll chug along. We'll see what happens.
I mean, if it's only online, I got like 1 or 2 people I know, like Discord friends. I can invite them to join the friend group.
So, I mean, for now, I didn't really plan on being, like, opening it. It would be a good idea, except, well, I mean, a lot of the rules I have to, like, explain in person, and, like, that would be, you know, and also, the whole shop thing's a
Also,
little
fix
weird.
your perms channels. Channel perms.
Is there a problem with that? I mean,
I can talk in every channel.
you can talk.
If you're not gonna,
with
if you're not gonna
I-
change the
I
perms,
thought I
pin
changed
all your
them.
fucking messages.
I thought I
Pin
changed
them.
them. Oh yeah, sorry. But no,
'Cause I
I
don't want
thought
to
I,
scroll up 500 years just to go
I thought I
see a thing.
did change the perms.
I don't know. I could talk
On-
on every channel.
All right. Maybe I didn't change the perms for like all of them, but I feel like there's like one or two that you probably can't. Oh. It shouldn't be a problem if you just don't talk in them.
But what if I do though?
Fair. But the main point. So, have you seen the extra stuff I added?
Not really. Besides like the shop, no.
Well,
There it is.
in terms of homebrew, first off, the gun system.
The guns. I forgot.
So we got guns. I think they're fine. They're good addition.
I did it, Tristan. I cleared the area.
Yeah.
Now I need to figure out where to go from here.
This really might be the last episode. Yeah, I added guns. I added some spells.
The sex mod.
We got like a gravity set, like of spells, at like they're like gravity based, and then
Can I gravity gun somebody and then just shoot them?
but like as a magic, it's magic gravity.
Can I magic gravity gun somebody and then shoot them?
You could probably.
Can I pick up a barrel and shoot and throw it at someone with magic?
I didn't like
Gravity
read,
magic?
I didn't like read them through thoroughly.
Putting in broken ass shit. and
No,
just-
I didn't make. All right, it's a broken ass, right? All right,
You didn't even read it. You don't know that.
No, I did read it. I didn't read it like thoroughly. Like it's got
I
what
read
it's got.
the cover in the back of the book. Isn't that basically the whole
Exactly.
thing?
I got like 2 druid spells, and the thing that I did look over half thoroughly was the class overhauls. Alright, so there's this. I went to D&D Reddit and I was like, let's see what they're cooking in here. Like, is there something I might
Absolutely
use?
nothing.
And there's one guy who is the talk of the town when it comes to especially the class overhaul. Like, I everywhere I go, it was like his name. His name was the one. So I was like, let me see what this guy's cooking up. And like, they're really good. All right, he does not have an overhaul for bard, wizard,
Range.
warlock, or
Range.
druid.
All the magic stuff.
Exactly.
That's annoying.
That's not it. All right.
Make my boys good.
All right. There's a reason for that. It's because they don't need it. That's the thing, right? Magic users are just inherently a little bit more on the S tier, right? While things like fighters and shit aren't. So, this guy still keeping it to vanilla balance too. He made it so like
Impossible.
he overhauled he still gave stuff to them. He gave them more subclasses. So they're not like missing anything. They're not like shit out of luck, or they're not like weak now. If anything, it boosted everyone to now become A to S tier. Also, I forgot Paladin Cleric as well. Also didn't get anything. Cause like they're just generically good. They have some really good shit. What they didn't like buff them, right? But I mean, technically yes. But he increased the variety of shit they can do. For instance, fighter can now literally be whatever you want him to. Like,
Can I just be a wizard then? But
Technically,
I'm
yes.
good with this one.
it's like he has the option for you to make him exactly who you want him to be. He has every fighting style available to him. He's got also he added a new mechanic for all of these guys, because they're more because they don't get spells to work with unless you subclass to make them have spells. That's another thing. I think he gave a lot of spell subclasses. He didn't like completely ruin, like, he obviously they still have their big core mechanic. Like, Rogue is still sneaky and Barbarian still has rage, but it's how they do it. He increased variety and he added this new mechanic, which I don't know how to describe it. They're called exploits, and basically they're like,
They're exploitative.
you get a few of them when you start leveling up, and it's like a little ability, and they're not like feats level broken, but they're within their. I think some require like a rest, or some, and others are like just another option while you're in combat. It literally is like, it gives you more options. Each class has their own separate fat list of feats, and I didn't get a total look at all of the subclasses, but they're looking pretty mighty fine. So
Now, is this thing supposed to be like one character for them all, or do we have to make should we make characters for every single one? Every single game that is played. Like
I said
I don't
one
know how, 'cause
character.
You're boss on this, man.
Alright, it's you play one character. You're not like swapping characters.
Like, we
every
doing it
campaign.
like the Taj House one?
It's literally, remember the rotation thing?
Yeah.
It's just that. It's exactly that, except now there's no physical. There is no set rotation. It's, you want a DM, now you can make a one shot, and someone else wants a DM, they can make a one shot. And then, once in a while, I'll be like, I'm gonna make a raid. And then, it could be everyone
pencil
in
again?
one spot.
A blue pencil?
What?
Blue pencil.
Oh, blue pencil. Here it is.
Yep. It's my head scratcher. I lost the orange one.
Why don't you just use your hand?
Cause if I scratch my hair with my hand, it messes up my hair, and I'll have to retie it in like 5 seconds. The pencil just gets there, and it gets better, and it's nice and pointy.
So yeah, it's basically, the server's alive as long as someone's willing to DM at some point.
Me when Richard joins, and it just becomes dead because Richard never DMs.
Exactly.
See, the problem is though, like, there's only like 5 of us who are going to play every time.
Yeah.
No one else is going to fucking join. Maybe there'll be like one swap out, but like, that's kind of it. Which is why you need to make more friends and then put them in there.
You know, I expected more to
Connor
join.
needs to make more friends.
I did expect more to join.
Dude, there's like 7 active people.
And I then realized
That was
wait,
your mistake.
the activity levels didn't really match up with the whole, like, I thought we would have some new people be interested. I didn't expect to be totally
Who?
wrong, but I should have
Whom?
expected to be wrong.
Whom the fuck?
I don't know.
The people you talk to on a daily basis are the people who have the spare time to do these types of things. Which is like 5 of us.
I don't know. It's more D&D.
You know what? I've played the last 3 episodes.
Oh.
You gotta do the final level.
You put the controller
And it's
down
this
on
level
me.
too. We have to go through this one again because apparently that's what the
Why
story
did you
requires.
choose this one for
I didn't
me?
choose this.
You fucking
This is what
bitch.
has to be done next.
You chose this. You locked my fate. And now
I
don't
asked all the
fucking-
NPCs where to go. They said go here.
I'm coping. Ugh.
You haven't played in a while. It's supposed to be this is supposed to be a 2-person thing.
I wish it stayed that way. Oh, I hate this A button so much. I don't want it to
I told
stay
you if
there.
you wanted to pick up a controller when we were out the other day.
I wasn't gonna.
I don't think that guy.
buy
I don't
it.
think that guy knew when I was. I meant to talk about that controller. He thought I was thinking of something else.
Ugh. I can't believe you would put me in the spotlight like this.
I want Chad to listen to my chip ASMR.
Ugh. And Chat gets to watch as I can't fucking play this. I've been too long without this game.
Maybe I should have been forcing you to play.
Maybe you should have. Maybe you should have. But I liked it when you did it. I don't know where any of them are. And it's not. I can't look around.
Right stick to go first person.
You know, I wish I could just jump out there. Like I'd like a normal video game. No normal video game is like that. But I don't care. I'm mad. I don't want it.
Don't worry, we're gonna play normal video games soon.
This is the final level. This is the final everything. How do I get up here?
You have to go from top.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? So, do you know what character you're thinking of for this? I have one idea. I
I'm
know
not
what I'm
super sure yet. Like, I'm a Magic guy. I like Magic in all video games. Playing fucking Dark Alliance or no, Dragon's Dogma. It's called Dark Arisen. I chose the Magic class instantly, but that was on a premeditated information. But like, I like Magic and stuff because it's just the visually coolest. But it's D&D, so there are no visuals.
Oh, that reminds me. Owlbear 2.0.
Yeah, I saw that. It
It
didn't
looked-
really look different. I mean, I saw like the
It-
animated maps thing, but that's about
Alright,
it.
the one thing it is, it's first off, first Owlbear didn't like you moved the piece and then everyone saw that later. This it's live movement and shit like that. Like it's really good. I mean, of course it's not like gonna be a completely different thing, but it's definitely. Can I go up?
The real question is, can Connor go on there on his college Wi-Fi?
Oh, I forgot about that. I don't know.
You should be able to. It's Albert.
I have a warlock idea because I had this warlock idea for a while.
I'm not gonna do this, but there was this really funny character thing that I saw. Basically, it has to be the information has to be spread between the character or the player and the DM specifically, because there's like key sentences that the DM will understand, but the other players won't. Basically, it's
I know what you're about to say.
It's
It's
what?
it's a cleric who is doing.
Yeah,
Who
he
thought
was
he
a-
was a healer, but he
he's
was doing
necromancer.
a necromancer. Yeah.
like that. It's such a funny idea.
Yep.
And
I knew it was coming.
with the other people, it makes it even more funny. Because it's like, technically you're correct, but they
Yeah, and then they
it's a little
open their
sus
eyes
the
and then they
entire
start
time.
realizing, like, wait a minute, I'm an animated corpse.
you know. So,
Funny prank.
I don't know, something that has to do between the player and the DM for a specific part of the character
No,
is interesting. I don't know if I could think of anything that would be able to do that, but if I could, that's a funny dynamic.
You see, the thing is, depending on who's DMing, eventually everyone's gonna learn that information.
Yeah.
I had, alright, so when I went to my D&D club thing for Cyberpunk, they were discussing, like, characters. I brought up, I was like, how the fuck, because this guy, like, immediately, this is his first time playing Cyberpunk Red, he don't know what's going on, and then he's like, alright, so my character's gonna be this, he's gonna have this, I want him to kind of be like this. I'm like, how the fuck did you think that fast? And he's like, I just do. I just have a knack for...
He's one of those
I'm like,
on-the-fly character creators.
He is.
Like, he'll just think
It's
of, like,
insane.
one simple thing and then put a bunch of extra shit on it and makes it complex.
Yeah, and he just, like, got it. I was like, what the fuck? Like, me, I'd take forever. And then the DM for this was like, I had a friend who made a wizard, and his spellcasting magic was his fat jelly rolls.
What?
The wizard was huge. American plus double extra cheeseburger size huge. And he would jiggle around to do his magic. That was the whole thing. He was like, I just allowed him to do that.
I cast fireball. Wom, wom, wom.
I cast hypnotize. Yeah.
I use vicious mockery. Just shakes really fast. That's funny. That's a big goofy. If I had to say something now, if it's a character I have to stick with for everything, and it's not just like a one and done character, I might do something cleric or paladin side, or I might just do like I might do druid, because druids are kind of underrated. Kinda.
I don't think they are. I think there's like too much potential in druids.
Well,
I think that's why
when you
they
stick your
didn't get an
nose in all the
update.
druid shit, then you're gonna think otherwise. I've heard you tell me more druid cool things than like any other class.
I like.
When you
I
talk about
know.
D&D cool things.
Alright, you know how I said like the guy didn't like overhaul like the druid, the wizard.
No,
the
I'm just saying
bard?
like over the time as we've talked about D&D since we started playing D&D. Whenever you tell me cool shit, most of it comes from druid stuff.
Do I?
From
I
what
just
remember.
know druid's more cracked than people like think. He's not very I mean, he might be like underrated in terms of like wanting to play him maybe,
That's
but
what I
then
mean.
like why? Like the druid potential is fucking crazy. You have almost every class at your disposal, really. Class in terms of like not the official classes, but like your role in the party can be literally whatever the fuck you want it to be, and it's in the more extreme you can change that role kind of way, like transform into a mouse, what the fuck are you gonna do? Transform into a bear, what the fuck they gonna do? You know, druid's crazy with the animal shifting. I mean,
Monk is also an idea. I haven't done
oh, you should see what they did to the overhaul monk. I don't remember entirely. They made him better. They made him like really better. I think they gave him fighting styles, and like an ability to. He's just cracked. He's a bit cracked. Oh fuck! I hate this part. I remember where I am. Yeah, Monk got some crazy overhauls. Fuck!
I just realized better not be getting any gamer gunk on my controller after eating these chips.
I always like my fingers clean.
You
I'll
what?
start wiping this controller with my ass.
You what your fingers? Bro, don't tell me you got your drool on my fucking controller.
Oh. We're gonna do I eat the controller.
That's nasty. Yeah, those are like what I'm thinking about. I want to try to do a non-magic character. Just to, like, open my box a little.
Also, I found some funny, and I found some cool homebrew weapons
Oh,
that may or may
shit
not
happens.
appear
with
in the shop.
The fucking magic people though, so I can't do broken shit if I'm not magic.
I mean, I bet these overhauls will allow you to do cooler shit with non-magic people. That's why non-magic people got overhauls.
Can we? Or is there any homebrew things that you added specifically homebrew classes?
The guy did come with homebrew classes, and I was like, he made all of these, so might as well add his other classes too. There's a blood hunter, which is like, it was, because that's what they did in Critical Role. The guy who DM'd that made the blood hunter, and he overhauled blood hunter. So there's a blood hunter one. There is another magic one, Scion, I think. There's an intelligence one. Like, there's an intelligence-based fighter. Ow.
When you say intelligence fighter, I think his brain comes out and starts punching people.
No, like, it's weird. He's like, I think they made him like, he's just an average like student, but he uses intelligence for his like attacks or something. Like he's melee intelligence.
You fool!
Oh, I also was thinking about trying Artificer,
attack 5 steps ahead.
because Artificer's got some crazy ass shit that I want to see. I haven't looked at him fully, but I've seen some things of what he could do. He does regular Artificer stuff, but like he has some cool ones in there. I just keep
Artificer.
smacking into this wall. Ooh, the furries are
You have to
back.
dash into the bear, like B button dash. Let me see these gravity spells. It's the spells from Elden Ring.
Yeah. That's
Could have
another
said
thing.
that.
I forgot to mention that it
It's
was
just
like
the Elden Ring
based.
spells, dude. That's lame.
That's lame.
Okay, well the gravity well isn't actually that lame. Everything else is kind of lame though. Cause it's just I summon rocks. It's all
Yeah.
meteorite shit.
Gravity manipulation, summoning rocks.
You pull people towards you, kinda. Depends
Well,
on
they
what
can't be
spell you use.
broken.
I want to pick somebody up, or crush somebody with the weight of their own body. Not
Well-
fling a rock towards them. I could do that with my bare hands.
I mean, if you're using gravity spells, who's to say you can't just use a little bit of gravity? What if that rock
the
you
DM
picked
who's
up?
having a bad day?
What if that rock you picked up was actually a person? I'm just saying.
I can't even pick up rocks with my gravity in the first place.
They're pretty cool, I think. Where the fuck am I? God,
Classes.
this place sucks.
Pact of the Trigger, though. Wait a minute. path of the trigger is kind of dope.
Yup. There was totally no altered motivation.
The dude's name is Laser Llama, right?
Laser
Is that
Llama,
right
yeah.
again?
Pact of the Trigger is not Laser Llama.
No, I could see
the
that because it has
images-
cool badass art with it.
The images are not Laser Llama. Are they
Warlord,
one that
Scion, Magus, and Savant. I don't know what 3 of those words mean. Magus is the main villain from Chrono Trigger.
Well,
That's all I
not,
know.
It's not that.
Is Scion like brain magic, like Earthbound, psionic magic?
I think how they make it is like Scion is. I read a little bit about Psionic. I think it's like it's all magic. Like you put all colors together, it makes white. You put all magic together, it makes Scion. So like
I mean,
when
when I
you
play
start,
as a wizard in subclass and warlock, or in multiclass and warlock, boom, I have all magic.
because it's like you can cast when you use a psionic spell, you turn it into just a different regular spell or something like that. I don't know. I have dementia, and frankly, I am not looking at that. I haven't looked heavily into that.
Magic is drawn from the power of your mind. So all their magic power comes from within them and without using external tools.
It's like a lot of. Oh, you know which one I should have checked up on? Because I wanted to do something with it, and then I never pulled through. Because, well, one, I didn't, and 2, I ended up learning that it was like a really, really stupid idea. What was it? What character was it? I had like a thing ready for it, kinda. What was it?
Psionic Surge table? Hold on. It's all good stuff. Cringe.
Me when a character has good stuff.
Every single table needs to be like the wild magic table, where it's like 98 bad, 2 good.
That is. Things can just have positive outcomes.
No.
I think they can.
Everything must be in its way to fuck me up. That's how the world works.
Well,
Everything must be out to give me.
it's crazy because there's a one barbarian subclass that also has a similar, like, only good table. They don't have to have bad things because then it's like.
I want to roll a 49 and then be turned into a rat.
I mean,
Against my will. I roll a 63 and that's me going down the stairs but walking normally.
no, I won't go away. Where is this?
I don't know. I might stick with some vanilla just because then I don't have to learn all brand new shit.
I mean, there's still brand new shit to be had with vanilla. Where is this?
I read the player's handbook more than I have that page. fall into the poop.
I love how I'm wherever this is. That's awesome. That's awesome. You know, that's really something how you put me right here, game. It's like, you know, it's almost like I was not really around here when I died.
See, chat, imagine playing Minecraft with this guy. It's that mumbling, but times 1,000 volume and about every 5 seconds.
Shut up. Maybe have a better Minecraft server. Yeah, I said it.
You want to make it on your shitty ass computer? Server's gonna close every 5 seconds because your computer decided to take a dump.
I mean, if it's gonna come with less creepers spawning on me, then maybe
Maybe light up your base. I've seen your base. It's not lit.
You see, the thing is, the reason why it's not lit is because all the torches were deleted off the ground.
Maybe don't break them.
They weren't me who broke the torches, Sean.
You think I broke them?
No,
be
but
honest.
there's a certain character within Minecraft that could delete things for no reason at all. Our friend the Creeper.
Maybe. When you see a creeper, you back away from it.
But they like spawn on me, and always in the most worst times possible. Like I'm down in a hole and I can't really move around right now. Can't jump up.
See what I mean, guys? This dude.
Okay, when I'm left to literally have no options every single time.
Maybe don't be in holes. Get the high ground. Obi-Wan Kenobi taught you this.
I'm in Minecraft. I have to dig holes. There's never just one creeper either. How do I get...
I actually got... I put a new mod on my profile. It's client side.
the crawl one?
No. It's called, it's called, like, distant views or some shit. Basically, you know in a video game, like an open world game, when you look really far, everything's, like, super blurry and shit because they don't have to render that far, but it makes the map look bigger. It's like that, but for Minecraft. So I can see, like, 500 chunks away. Doesn't really work, though, because we don't have, like, any chunks loaded.
That's funny.
But I got it because in the nether, you can see all the way to the top of the roof, to the top of the ceiling, no fog.
We've hit the mark of silence. Quick, say something about furries.
If you were an animal, like if you got, you're walking home from school, right?
The scenario.
You're walking home from school. It's nighttime. Class stayed late a little bit because your teacher's a dickhead. You missed the bus. You have to walk home. On your way home, a old lady comes up to you and she says, "Young boy, if you could be any animal, what do you want to be?" What do you tell her?
I tell her the same thing I told this Sean guy. A turtle.
She kills all the turtles on the planet.
No. But the paper straws go away. Worthy sacrifice. Worthy
No.
sacrifice.
There's still fish.
Yeah, but they're not eating.
You
all
think
the
there's like
plastic
fish
straws.
furries? Fishies? Think they like fish sticks? Because you know, there's like the lizard ones, right?
Yeah,
I think they have like fish ones too.
they probably have fish ones. I mean, who wants to be a fish though? I feel like
This is my Nemo Sona.
I just wouldn't think anyone would be. I actually, you know what? I'm willing to say no on that one. Fuck! I did it early again. The Tristan segment. Yes. Oh, I'm gonna eat all of Sean's chips. No, I have to do my laundry too.
No, I'm gonna play Fishy Sucker games. Wanna help me do my laundry? Later? Or right now?
Preferably
On
not.
camera.
I'm just gonna steal all your underwear.
It's fine by me, I chafe at work anyways. What's the deepest we've gone on Earth in the water?
I heard we found literal hell.
What?
Oh wait, well you said water. I thought you meant like Earth's core.
No. There's not a single element on Earth that we can make a tool out of that would get us deep enough to go to the core.
Well, we got deeper. They drilled. There was a thing on the news like a couple days ago.
I don't
It was
watch
like-
the news.
Well, not on the news, but like I was searching it. I was like looking at the news, and that was one of them. It's like we got so much closer to the core. It looks like literal hell because it's just lava and fire. Like literally, the picture looks like you're entering the gates of hell. It's kind of crazy.
That's kind of crazy. No, but like, you know the theory where it's like, the deeper in the ocean you go, the bigger the creatures are. Which to me makes no sense because there's like less food down there.
That's a theory.
Yeah, it's called like deep sea gigantism or something. It's like the deeper you go, the bigger the animals are for some fucking reason I don't remember.
Other than like creepy leviathans and whatever that SCP is, the giant underwater snake. I would say I can maybe see a reason behind it.
I don't remember why. Like why that is a theory. Because I mean, like, yeah, there's evidence of like big things existing before, but like
well,
they had
need
nothing.
all that space.
There's no space down there. They're living in like fucking caves, dude. There's no space for them to exist around, unless if there's some fucking Subnautica underwater castle thing that I don't hear of. The
I would
dragon
think actually the
leviathans.
opposite, where only the little things would live that deep down.
That's what I'm saying.
Plankton. But
It's like if the big things are down there, they eat all the food. Now there's no more food.
yeah. But I feel like pressure-wise, like, would it be better to be big? Because like water pressure is probably fucking a killer.
Maybe.
But like, what if you're
Maybe it is better. to
so
be
big and like thick that like the pressure wouldn't matter to you, like a giant underwater SCP snake?
Maybe. Because I mean, we have like the giant squid. Like those boys live pretty deep. So.
Man, imagine like knowing all the horror stories of what could be down in the deep depths of the ocean, and you're that guy who's like, I'm gonna go explore it, and you get far down, and it's like pitch black. What do you do when the eyes open up?
How would I know if they're open or not? It's too dark for me to see.
Big, beady eyes
It's like Strange World.
that glow.
The giant eye.
Exactly.
I don't even know where I'm going. Let's say there are giant creatures down there. Describe what you think the worst one would be. Not just visually, but like what it
All
would be.
of them. I think that's a
No,
giant megalodon. Welp, it's a big shark. I guess I'll die. Kraken. Whoop, it's a big squid. I guess I'll die. SCP snake.
Okay, maybe that's
Whoop,
not
it's a big snake. I guess I'm gonna die.
Maybe this isn't a good question. I don't know what I expected.
Giant sea bear. How the fuck did a bear get under the ocean? I guess I'm gonna die. You know?
There was this I saw this like mini mentory. Like what would you call a short documentary? Cause like the
A short
definition of documentary is like long, like a long thing. Well, I watched this like analysis video of it was like about why like the ocean bad, right? It was from a dude named Nexpo, really good horror channel. And he explained, he talked about a couple like interpretations of the deep sea and why it's scary. And one of them
Scary because it's dark.
what
And we don't know.
yeah. And one of them was a Junji Ito. You know who Junji Ito is, right?
No.
You know the one, the image where it's like, this is my hole, it fits me, and the dude's climbing into the rock wall.
No.
You fucking illiterate bastard.
Illiterate?
Cause he writes fucking horror manga, and like illustrates it and shit. How do you not know who this guy is?
I don't know.
Hold on, guys. Gameplay's on hold. I have to show this dude something that he probably will notice or realize once he sees the picture. If my phone would stop being slow.
He is moving. Look at him go. Kind of jumping.
You've never heard of the Enigma of Amigara Fault. That's what the book is called.
No.
There's no fucking way. You haven't seen this?
No.
You haven't seen this image?
No.
What the fuck? There's no way. You need to read this. This is one of the best horror stories of all time.
I wouldn't know. I don't read, Sean. I don't know about
Okay,
that
you
stuff.
should see pictures. It's a manga, so it's a picture book. It's actually one of the greatest horror stories of all time, in my opinion. Anyways, that
What's it
guy
about?
made a different. What?
What's the horror story about?
Okay,
Humans walking into holes.
No. Okay, so a big world's strongest earthquake ever happens in a town in Japan. Well, like in the mountains nearby, and it splits a part of the mountain. So like the rock face is like flat, and you can see like the inside. And there's a bunch of people-shaped holes, and everybody going to go check them out. They see all the holes, and they're like, "Wait a minute, that one looks suspiciously my sized." So like they all start going crazy. They're like, "I gotta go into my hole," because they keep finding the holes that are their size, and they go in. And then, are you ever gonna read this?
No.
All right, I'm gonna spoil the ending. Spoilers. And then they go in. They get stuck. Right, it's a claustrophobic story. So the scary part is that it's claustrophobia. They get stuck. They can't go backwards. They can only go forwards. And then,
Did they walk forwards into the hole?
yeah, they shimmy forwards to go through the hole.
Those
And
idiots!
you
You,
can't go
shimmy backwards!
You can't shimmy backwards. It's like shaped weird.
What?
It's like you know how zip tie works, where like you can put it through one end, but you can't
Yeah,
really
you
pull it out
can't.
from the back. It's like that, but rock.
How the fuck?
I don't know, but like anyways,
Okay.
that happens, and then
I still
A
don't
few
feel like
months
why.
later-
How? All right, I don't understand the logic of this hole is my sized. Go find your own hole. Like,
Well, no, like, it's like the holes are like, they're made for one person. Like the one person got their one hole, and then the other person got their hole. It's for them, right? It's like they're going crazy. Anyways, and then, so like a bunch of people go through, and then the police sanction the area off and shit. It's like, you can't go here, guys. Sorry, oops. No more holes. And then a few months later, some like geologists or researchers thing, and they find the other side of the holes, and then one of the researchers like, what the hell is that? Something's in there and it's moving. And then they see a dude come out, and he's all like fucking. Here, let me get the picture. He's all like fucked up because the holes were contorting their bodies as they shimmied forward. Because over such a long time, if you like, if I had like fucking like a clamp on my arm, and I had it on there for a long time, eventually my arm will just grow into the shape of the clamp. So when I remove it, it's like a big clamp shape. Like I got the clamp shape, you know. It's like, you know how they grow square watermelons. It's spooky because it's claustrophobic. Anyways, that's not what I want to talk about. The dude made a different story. I don't remember what it's called, but it goes like this. So there's this village, and everything's all fine and dandy until one day a giant fucking creature washes ashore, dead, luckily. But it's like bigger than a whale. Like, it's fucking huge, and it doesn't look like anything that could be in the explorable oceans. It's not. It's from the deep sea. Anyway, so like everybody's like poking at it and shit, and they're like, "Oh my god, whoa, big creature!" And they all take pictures and stuff. And eventually, they cut it open to like, you know, like what's inside this thing, you know, like cut it open, and then a bunch of people come out, like fully intact people.
What the fuck?
And they're still alive.
That was a weird dream.
And then everybody's panics because they're like, "What the fuck, people?" And then the people inside the monster go crazy. They're like, "What the fuck, alive? What the hell?" And they're all declared insane. What the fuck is that? How do you get up there? They're all declared insane because what was happening was the thing had transparent skin, because that's what like happens when you have stuff grow deep down, right? No pigments. So they were stuck inside of the monster alive, like feeding off of its like bodily functions to like live, like, you know, like parasites. Like the humans were the parasites in the big creature, and they were all like basically tripping mad balls because they could see through the skin, and they were seeing all of the like giant fucking creatures of the deep and the horrors and shit, and that's why they were all fucking crazy. You should just read it, honestly. I'm explaining it so poorly, but like, it's like, damn, like, what if there actually are like crazy huge beasts of craziness that we cannot comprehend because of how impossible it would be to have creatures like that on our planet. Like, what if? That is, I don't even think that's where I was gonna go.
I would know that we soon end up dead. That's all I'm saying. One big creature.
If there were big creatures like that, though, wouldn't you think they'd like come up to the surface and start fucking shit up?
I don't know. That's interesting. Because
that's what I'd think.
I don't think like big creatures have no reason to like exist, right? Like if there is one big creature, there's probably multiple big creatures. You know, there really isn't something that seemed to be living like this long.
Sperm whales? Those are the biggest creatures on the planet, I think.
Sperm whales? No, they're No, they're not the biggest creature. There's a blue whale.
The blue whale, I mean. The blue.
Sean thinking about the sperm whales right now.
Aren't the blue whales like the biggest creature?
Yeah, but
that we know of.
But alright.
Like, they're so big you can swim inside of their blood veins, their blood vessels.
Yeah, they're like big and all, but like they also reproduce. If there were, you would like when you see one, right? And they show themselves. But if there's something bigger than that, there's got to be more of that, or they can't reproduce. So if there's
Well, they're just
more
an
than that,
ancient being, though.
like, why don't they?
Like, it's just it just lives for that long. It's outlived all of its other people.
We like seen people dive pretty deep. I don't know. It's a little wacky.
Would you eat deep sea horror monster?
Leviathan meat.
Would you eat leviathan meat?
I mean, I'd give it a shot unless it was like poisonous.
I assume if the question is would you eat it, it's not poisonous.
Okay, well, yeah. I'd take a piece of Leviathan meat.
You eat the leviathan meat. What does it taste like? Describe to us.
A little salty. I asked for medium well, but got fucking rare. So like, I'm a little. I honestly, this is supposed to be like a 5-star restaurant. I'm a little depressed right now. I thought it'd have that like fish. You know how like fish, like the way fish is compared to like a cow. When it comes to like the meat texture, the toughness, I thought it'd be like fish-like because but it's not fish-like, which is weird. It's more of a. It's not even more beef-like, I'd say. I don't know. It's a little jiggly in some parts, a little crispy in others. I don't know what's going on with this thing.
Sounds like you need to complain to the chef.
yeah. I think
sounds like somebody you can't cook.
I think this maybe just be just an undercooked piece of. Who the fuck runs this restaurant? What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck Leviathan meat would be or taste like.
I don't know. It's like what? do you think it could be good?
I don't know. I wouldn't. I mean, if that big of a creature's only snacking on plankton, I mean, I'd better hope
it's like
they got the Krabby
bland
Patty
thing
secret formula. At least one of them's got to steal it.
Imagine we do get like a hold of a leviathan type creature, then we eat it. It's like the most boring shit ever.
I mean, why would you expect it to like taste good?
I don't know. It's just like a new creature that we haven't eaten before. I mean, we've eaten like everything on the planet at least once.
Personally, I'd love a leviathan tooth. Like just having a leviathan tooth.
That would be like the size of your house.
Exactly.
Where would you put that?
It'd be quite the flex. I'd carve it into a giant horn.
And you blow and you're like,
Yeah, and then it wakes up the whole neighborhood, and they're like,
I mean, the whole state?
Fuck are you doing? Yeah. Like, yeah.
I don't think you have the
I got
lung. You
Leviathan
could possibly have the lung capacity to blow into a horn that big.
Oh, I know how to blow into a horns, of course. I get pretty proficient at it.
I have bad news, Tristan.
What?
Because it's this level specifically,
It's.
I don't think.
We're
I
not
think this
making
is
it.
the second to last episode.
No.
We're at 2 hours 3 minutes, and I kind of want to play some Fortnite.
I do too.
Dude, my whole work schedule is fucked up. I asked for the 26th off. That's the day right after Mario Party, so we can play late if we have to. In front of my boss, I'm like, yo, boss, how do I ask off? Because it's not letting me. And then he does it for me. And then the same dude declines it. He declines my day off request. I did exactly how he asked me to.
That's so fucking dumb. Request off again.
I kind of can't because they already... See, I did that when they didn't make... Like, they didn't finalize my shifts for that week. So... Now they finalized my shifts for that week, and I'm scheduled to work Sunday. Adam gave me a good idea, though. Just don't ask off. Just say like I'm
Yeah,
not showing
no.
up that day, so
No,
don't
you don't.
schedule me.
You don't ask off. You say you're not coming in. And then they still call you anyway. That's what Acme did to me. I was like, yeah, I'm not coming today. And then I get a call.
I just don't
So,
want the points.
Would you
I
like
just-
to come today?
I just don't want the points on my fucking record. I got lucky. I already had 2 points. I got them both taken away because they were kind of bullshit. There was the Saturday that I didn't know I worked until I checked my schedule. You were there for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was one from like the 6th of January. I had a doctor's appointment. I clocked out early. And I guess that counted as a point for some reason. But I got both of those taken off. But I don't want to get a point just because Mario Party took too long. Because Taj decided to lay it for 5 hours again. Like he always does. I know you're listening, Taj. I know you watch all these videos. Just to find
fuck
something
you.
to shit on me for.
I
How do I get over?
don't know. This map fucking sucks.
How do we beat this map? Didn't this map take us like 5 episodes to do?
Yes. It's gonna take us another 5.
This is episode 13. The one we're doing right now.
Oh my god. How many Mori episodes were
Amori was 9, Zack and Wiki was 6.
there? Oh my god.
Well, Connor knew what to do, so he would tell me what to do. It didn't take that long. This is painful. No more impossibly long games like this.
Yeah.
Next game is going to be Pikmin. Because I know how to be Pikmin, so it's not going to take that long. But you're going to play. You're gonna control her the whole way through.
Okay. Gotta love that A button.
Guys, if you want to support the Couch Potatoes channel, mail me an Xbox controller, original Xbox, with all fully working buttons, out of the box even, honestly. Just give me a brand new one.
Anything other than this.
I need to get a new PlayStation controller. You wouldn't happen to have a PS3 controller, would you?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Could you potentially just like hack the PS3?
Yeah, you can homebrew the PS3.
Wouldn't
I
that
don't think you can hack the Bluetooth thing to just put a different controller on.
I mean, in terms of games.
Oh. I mean, yeah, but I'd like to get the games physical to have them to my collection. That actually has 3 free games on it. Well, 2, because Jetpack Joyride is already free. I got Infamous, and it was either Dead Island or Dead Rising 1. I don't remember. If it's Dead Rising, that's Palm.
Where is the?
What?
What is the?
No,
3
digital,
games
digital.
3 games are digital. Both those games are good. I haven't played Dead Island.
I don't know what Dead Island is. It was Dead something, is all I remember. It was
Dead-
probably Dead Island because the logo on the game was red. Like when you look at the little image, the little icon, when you're scrolling through, it was like red.
That might
So I
have been
think-
Dead Island. Yeah. Dead Rising's also.
Because Dead Rising is like silver.
I can't remember.
I just have to boot up and shit.
I forgot what the story for Dead Island was. Well, I know it's like you.
There's an island full of dead people.
Yeah. But I forgot, like, gameplay wise, how did it work? I know how Dead Rising works because it's Dead Rising. It's like a very good game. With probably one of the greatest protagonists of all time.
Oh yeah, we're not going to. I can't go to fucking. Play Sunday. Cause they fucking scheduled me to work.
Oh,
Such a good day out too.
lovely.
Yeah, what are you doing Monday? We did a Monday in the middle of the day.
Until 6 o'clock.
Oh. Cause I at least want to go to a game store. I don't really care about flea market. I hate my job. I get to not work anymore in 2 months. 2 months and I'll be free. And I'll have weekends always open. It'll be so glorious. Nobody, Jet Set Radio Future, when it decides to play the worst tracks on the soundtrack on every level. I like Jet Set 1's music more than Jet Set 2. I've listened to both of them.
Talkless recording.
Alright, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like we should end it here.
Yeah.
I don't know when we're gonna record the next episode, but I'm probably gonna do this level off camera. I'm gonna do a little mining off camera. Because I don't want to have another episode where it's just doing this level
all day.
and then making no progress. Because right now we're making no progress.
Yeah. And
that's annoying as fuck.
We're never gonna see the light of day for this game.
I want to see the light of the credits.
Yes.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
Jesus, please. Free me.
I need to find the save point.
You just saved.
I need to save again. I'm paranoid, okay?
We made one more spray before we end it.
Oh, this is painful. Alright guys, well, did I get a phone call? Did you lock the door?
I did.
You fucking retard. My dad said. Alright guys,
No, he did. He told me to lock it.
Go downstairs. Go unlock the door. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this episode, don't like, don't comment, don't subscribe, and tell us what your favorite deep sea creature is. Bye.